In this video, I'll explain things in a way that even jungle beginners, or those who have never played the role before, can understand. Whether you're a LoL spectator or someone on the fence about installing and playing the game, be sure to check this out. There are roughly 5 roles within the jungle, so I will explain them while going over a replay video. The first is to prioritize farming to earn experience points and gold. The second point, ganks and counter ganks. The third point is covering lanes and handling the bare minimum of minion waves. The fourth point is securing vision and denying vision to check on neutral monsters and objectives. The fifth point is to recall and buy items. Chapter 1. Farming to earn experience points and gold. Hunting the monsters in your own jungle is called a full clear. There are 4 ways to achieve a full clear. Clear the camps starting with the red buff, and take down the scuttle crab last. Hunt the enemies in numerical order, starting with the ones with the blue buff, and then the crab last. Start at the red buff, clear 3 camps, take the scuttle crab, and then clear the rest. Start at the blue buff, clear 3 camps, take down the scuttle crab, then clear the remaining camps. When playing as a jungler, make sure to select the smite spell. Without smite, clearing the jungle is slower. Even if you defeat monsters in the forest, the experience points and gold you receive are reduced, so you end up losing out. You don't need to memorize this entire text. The one thing you absolutely must remember is that you get a buff if you stay in the forest for the first 11 minutes of the match. And another thing, you actually lose out if you kill minions before the 6-minute mark. In short, it is a bad idea for a jungler to neglect farming in favor of ganking lanes too frequently. Chapter 2. Ganks and counter ganks. A gank involves going to a lane to defeat an enemy or force them to recall. After that, gain an advantage by destroying towers or taking the dragon while the enemy team is recalling or dead. There are 4 things to check when ganking. 1. Check if the enemy's health is low or if they still have their ultimate or summoner spells available. 2. Do your allies have remaining HP, ultimates, or spells? 3. Do any of your allies have characters with CC4? Is the enemy far from their own tower? This is a scene where a gank is actually taking place. Looking at the enemy top laner. It meets points 1 and 4 that I explained earlier. He has little stamina left and just used the ghost spell. We're far from the enemy tower, so let's try a gank. Don't forget to use ghost and your second skill when chasing down enemies. It's pretty easy to picture what a gank is, right? Let's take a look at the enemy's ganks this time. It's a 1-on-2 this time. It's 1 level 9 player versus 2 level 7 players. Did everyone notice something after watching those 2 gank scenes? Actually, ganks are more likely to succeed in lanes that are already losing. A moment ago, my team's Volibear lost by a hair's breadth. Here, it's a quick quiz for everyone. What happens if I, a jungler playing Tryndamere, am nearby? The correct answer is, there's a high probability that Volibear and Tryndamere will survive and win. Huh? You want me to teach you how to counter gank? I'm pretty sure I gave the answer in the quiz earlier. Hide in the nearby bushes. An opportunity for a counter gank might be coming up soon. The reason is that the bot lane duo is overextended and positioned in a way that makes them vulnerable to a gank. I'm going to farm on the left side of the map now and wait for an opportunity. I kept an eye on the situation while hunting crabs. I've decided to cancel after all and return to the form. To put it briefly, if you force a counter gank and get wiped out, the entire team falls into an even worse position. There are 3 factors that made me think it was impossible. The ADC is nowhere to be seen. Team fights might turn into 2v2 or 2v3 situations. Cassante is tough. I don't know the spell usage status of my allies and enemies. I mean, the mid laner is straying way too far from the tower. That's bad. Handling situations like that is also part of the jungler's job. Chapter 3. The third point is covering lanes and handling the bare minimum of minion waves. In this match, the mid lane Vladimir keeps roaming like crazy, so I'm occasionally clearing the minions myself. It's hard to land Vladimir's crowd control, and that of his allies, so it's difficult to secure kills even when roaming. Basically, when roaming, you first advance your minions under the enemy tower. You can roam, but since it makes your tower more vulnerable, you need to gain enough of an advantage to make up for it. I still have about half of what I wanted to say left, but let's take a break for now. It would probably be overwhelming to cram too much information in all at once, so I'll save the rest for the next video. Well, the truth is, the editing is just taking too long and I haven't managed to get the post out in time, LOL. As a token of appreciation for sticking with me this far, here's a piece of advice. I first started playing Wild Rift a little while after the app was released. Back then, tutorials weren't as helpful as they are now, so I once picked Blitzcrank and headed into the jungle, and in a normal match, no less. Back then, the match would start even if not a single person selected Smite. Everyone starts out as a beginner, so there's no need to rush, just enjoy it. I'll keep posting Wild Rift guides and handy tips that give you an edge, so please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you for watching until the end.